of the society. Still, their actions and their words live on. Their word that was considered dangerous, that led to their death, has become part of human rights laws that we all enjoy today, or they die for it. It is not because they were killed, but indeed their views has become part of international laws. For a progressive world, this I would say, was a foundation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, that all men are equal, but Paul and Tyler died for saying and advocating for it. That is evolution of freedom and human rights. What was abolished, what was a dangerous thing 630 years ago, has become your law today. Because somebody stood and said it. That's why, as a Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, it does not matter what you call me today. What matters to me is what you call me after 10 years, when I have liberated my people. This is the reason many countries like Finland, who are well advanced, can't hand Simon Ekpa over to any terrorist country, like Nigeria, for standing firm, fighting and defending his people. And I stand to be challenged anywhere. Finland is living in the future. It's a fact. My fellow Biafrans, let me remind you that there is another great speech called "Let us make reparation to Africa." Reparation is today word that many human rights activists, many freedom fighters are preaching freely, including the government that killed for such word. Reparation to Africa was first made by William Wilberforce. William Wilberforce was an 18th century British politician, famed for his battle against the slave trade. On the 12th of May, 1789, Wilberforce addressed the House of Commons. With a fearful precision, he argued them to vote for the slave trade abolition in the British Empire. Citing inhuman practices as an infusion of human blood. Then, the advocacy of Wilberforce was so dangerous, become a threat to the British Empire. 2 years before Wilberforce made the speech, 132 African slaves were thrown into the sea from a slave ship. Hence, the reference to human blood. He criticized the use of violence and tyranny among seamen and merchants towards slaves, and cited his belief in the commandment, "Thou shalt not murder," as the source of his abolitionist belief. Wilberforce also argued, "Thou shalt do no murder," as the source of his abolitionist argued this speech made by Wilberforce made any plea of ignorance on the part of his fellow MPs at the House of Commons of the United Kingdom, made them untenable. The closeness of the slave trade was revealed for all to see for the very first time. The campaign of Wilberforce and others to bring to an end to slavery was a very hard fight. They fought it. This speech was a significant moment in bringing about the British West Indies in 1807 and the Slavery Abolition Act in 1833, which abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. This is evolution of freedom. I want you to pay attention to today's state of the union, where we are making history the way it is to make sure we save our people from the hand of the Nigeria Islamic State. We will make a very tough decisions as we move on from today going forward. This decision will later become history. So I'm making references to the other heroes and heroines of this world who, at the time of their own freedom fighting, everything they did became abominable, only for what they did to become the law that guides the universe today. It is the evolution of freedom fighting and freedom. It is important to educate our people while we are taking the steps of the Biafra government. The Biafra government are taking the step it's taking today. Is that we have figured out what will work for us against Nigeria. It is also very important to educate our people how history are made as we go to the poll for our self-referendum. Because they continue to ask, is US supporting you? Is America supporting you? If you don't have European Union observers, and I have told them we don't need any of those observers. We are conducting this referendum by ourselves, and we are going to declare Biafra, defend it with every mechanism that we have, and it will go down in history as Biafra used every mechanism to liberate themselves from Nigeria Islamic State. In the United States, a woman had no right to vote in an election until a woman called Susan Anthony fought for it. Somebody somewhere have to always stood up.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back updates and information as it is hot. In case it's your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Finally, Christians in Plateau State has decided to carry weapons to and fight Fulani militia. Second message to soldiers. They don't send message to soldiers for Plateau State. The people will be say the day for that Plateau State. They don't tire for the team will be say they are the government and the Fulani militias. They serve the patrol. They say the government themselves no one carry them out put for waiting the Fulani headers they do for that side. They say now make themselves use hand carry their own weapons to defend themselves. Like on the ask, waiting they happen. They say na Christians will be still the day for the state. Now they talk that one. I say, una don't forget say our Lord and Master Savior will be Jesus say if they slap you for this year, make you turn the other one, may they summer you well. The Christians when they decide they say it don't pass waiting they go to open for their ear or say this time they go to follow the slap person anyhow. May we go for the full detail of the information as they go. Christians in Plateau State have been pushed to the wall and have expressed determination to fight terrorists disrupting their peace following the recent killings in Mangu local government area of the state. The chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, in Mangu local government, Reverend Timothy Daluk, in Mangu, made this revelation on Wednesday while accusing the Nigerian military operatives of colluding with the Fulani militia who attacked the community. Reverend Timothy asked the Nigerian soldiers to vacate the community immediately as he is about to call for a meeting with Christian heads to discuss how they will defend themselves. The CAN chairman alleged that the military is displacing Christians, enforcing curfews solely within Christian areas and allowing the burning of their homes by militias. I am here to report the situation happening in Mangu local government for the whole world to understand what is happening in Mangu at this particular point in time. The military are the ones sending our people away for the militias to burn their houses, he said with agitation. According to the CAN chairman, the military's action have resulted in the forced evacuation of Christians from the new market, leaving Muslims free to burn homes. He claimed that the military has killed 3 young men, rejecting the assertion that one incident involved a fake soldier. At this particular point in time, they have sent every Christian away from the new market and thereby leaving the Muslims to go burn their homes. They have set the curfew. The curfew is only restricted to only people within the Christian domain. Within the Muslim domain, they are free to move and do whatever they want to do. And not only that, the military has killed 3 of our young men, which I know one. He was before my own church member, he said. The military has killed 3 of our young men, which I know one is of my church member. They killed one yesterday, and I reported to the security. He said that it was a fake soldier. At first, he said I was lying until I proved to him that it was not a lie. Then finally, he said it was a fake soldier. I said no, it was not a fake soldier. When I don't see as it happen for that area, they said that we, the people from Mangu local government area, we don't want the military in the Mangu local government area. They should pack their loads and go. We don't want them because it's planned. They have been bought. I am calling on the world to understand that this thing should stop and people should come to our rescue to save us. If not, that is an evil plan for them to destroy Mangu local government because the governor is from here and we are not going to allow it, he added. The military should keep on killing us. We accept they should kill us, but we are not going to stop. I will organize the whole Christian in Mangu local government area. We are going to fight. We are not going to stop. And that is what I said, he said. Enough is enough. We have cried, but the government is not listening. If they switch off their phones, then we are also... This one, they come from people where they say that they cry out for this particular part of the state, where we say that they call Plateau State. Of course, you know, these people where we say that they live for this side of the world, Plateau State don't face a lot of trouble, wahala, where we say don't come their way due to the nyama where we say it don't they follow for Nigeria for a long time now. the issue of insecurity now don't become the order of the day for the matters where we see it happen for this obodo. And many people they wonder when this kind of thing go stop, when is it going to end? Is this the beginning of a new era, or is it the end that the prophets have been prophesied that is going to come upon the face of man? That one day a lot of people will start to die, and the rest of them. It don't show for the thing where we say it happened for Ibadan the other time. Kepu don't the release say now some people, top politicians where we say they get power for the obodo where they do illegal mining. Say now then they do that thing. And I see they don't they threatening Alake for talking about that. Make I carry you go for the full detail of the information. You can see how selfish Nigerians, Africans, the blacks can be just to get what they want. And when they are after this pursuit, they don't care whether their brother, their mama, or their family members are there for the road. Make I show you the full detail of the information. I received threats over comments on powerful Nigerians behind banditry and illegal mining. Alake, Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Alake, has confirmed that following his comment on how powerful Nigerians are funding banditry associated with illegal mining in the country, he has been receiving life-threatening messages. Alake disclosed this on Monday during an on-the-spot assessment of the effect of the explosion that rocked the ancient city of Ibadan, killing 5 people, while properties worth billions of naira were destroyed. According to the minister, the threat trailed his comment at the National Assembly on the involvement of powerful and highly placed Nigerians in illegal mining. He said, I said it during my ministry budget defense at the National Assembly that powerful Nigerians are behind the banditry associated with the illegal mining in the country. I said it openly. However, since I made disclosure, I have been receiving threats, but we are undoubted because it has not been said. In any case, I was not saying anything new. Most people knew it. Most people have been saying it. I only gave it an official stamp based on the intelligence report. When I don't see as it happen, based on that thing where we say it happened for Ibadan, and based on the insecurity where we say recently people they face everywhere, they connect and carry and go. They say now because of powerful people where we say they do illegal mining for Obodo Niger. So you can see it say the matter be where they want mine things, they fit carry insecurity put there, make the people where we say they for that city, make they pack out, make they fit do waiting they want do. And I they say now which kind of people go they commit this kind of atrocity and this kind nyama where we say it they happen for this obodo. They say that the powerful politicians, the powerful people where we say the day for chiche. I see they be DSS don't arrest the head of Mieti Alao. I say, waiting the man do. They call say the man gone. They set up their own personal security outfit. Now everybody for the nation don't they condemn that moves. I see they be the DSS don't carry them they go. Make we go to the full detail of the information as they be. The Department of the State Service (DSS) has arrested the president of Mieti Allah Kutal Ho Bello Bojedo over the recent creation of a vigilante group in Nasarawa State. Politics Nigeria learned that Bodejo was arrested on Tuesday at the Mieti Allah's head office in Nasarawa State. A joint team of DSS operatives and some soldiers of the Nigerian army were said to have